Hello, everybody. I'm Grant Fluff from Flusher Sports Zone, and welcome back to another commentary. We're going to continue to commentate the Bruins as long as they go. We'll be commentating the games here on YouTube. And although I did unfortunately miss the first two periods, we are back for period three. Bruins up 1-0 off the goal by Craig Smith back in the first. Craig Smith, of course, was inactive for game two. Glad to see him back in game three, and he scores his first goal of the playoffs since his overtime goal against Ilya Samsonov back in game three of that Washington series. The other game going on right now is Carolina and Tampa Bay. Hurricanes up 2-1 in that one. We'll keep you updated on that one in a moment. Let's kind of focus, though, on the Bruins Islanders game for right now. 18-15 shots on goal for the Bruins. The Bruins had 12 of the last 14 shots on goal. The Islanders did not score on either of their two power play chances. The Bruins have yet to even have a power play. Islanders with 28 to 22 hits. I noticed that Pastrnak, he got hit really hard by Leo Komarov, and then Charlie McAvoy wiped out an Islander. There's been hitting left and right. Block shots are also 14-9 in favor of Boston, and takeaways 3-1 in favor of the Bruins as well. I think at this point the Bruins are just kind of getting lucky. Tuukka Rask has been playing his best game of the playoffs since I'd probably say game 4 against Washington. He's playing phenomenal. I guess really game 5 because of course Rask had over 40 saves in that game 5 win. So I'd probably say this is so far his best game of the series. He played good in game 1. Obviously Boston won game 1. But he still allowed 2 goals early on. Semyon Varlamov, he played great during game 2. He's playing pretty good right now as well, the .944 save percentage. We'll see how that goes. Varlamov, he's also making some incredible saves. It's just been a goalie showdown, very defensive contest. Both Nick Ritchie and Matt Martin have 5 hits apiece. Pajot leads the Islanders with 3 shots on goal, and Krejci with 4 shots on goal for the Bruins. And, of course, Craig Smith's goal back in the first was assisted by both Taylor Hall and Matt Grzelcyk, who, may I remind you, is a very good defenseman. And I'm sick and tired of Matt Grzelcyk getting slept on because he shouldn't be getting slept on anymore. He's a top 35 defenseman in the league. You don't have to agree with me, but I would prefer you agree with me. Oh, we also have Bob Nystrom in the crowd for the Islanders. Of course, Islanders legend. He scored the game-winning goal for New York. Oh my goodness, and what Islanders jerseys we have here. I just saw a fan wearing a Matt Molson Islanders jersey and a Chris Osgood Islanders jersey, those orange alternates. We have some very interesting Islanders jerseys in the crowd. Well, neither here nor there. We'll begin the third. Again, I can only stay out for the third period, so if this game does go into overtime, I can unfortunately not continue. But we're here to commentate the rest of regulation at least. As Pajot wins the draw, third period underway. Rask will play it around the boards off the glass. Shot taken by Pulak is blocked by Grzelcyk. Over to McAvoy. Here comes Boston the other way with speed. Quick little touch pass. Pastrnak to Marchand. And this one's going to be taken away by the Islanders momentarily. Grzelcyk tries to go D-to-D over to McAvoy. Couldn't. Marchand enters into the zone looking for Bergeron. No. I appreciate everyone stepping by. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for stopping by. I had a school assembly to go to today, so if you're wondering why I missed the first two periods, I had something important I had to attend for school tonight. But I knew I was going to make it for the third, so I figured commentate the third. Why not? As here come the Islanders up the other way now. Brock Nelson lost possession. Now here's Brandon Carlo also losing the puck, and this one's going to be backhanded off the boards. And Jake DeBrusk with a good speed. That's actually Taylor Hall. Hall going on in. And Varlamov able to make the save. Hall stayed with it. Pass over to Riley. Kick save Varlamov, and he smothers. And Mike Riley with a good shot. I don't know. It was a decent shot attempt. He kind of whiffed on it, though. That was great puck patience by Taylor Hall, though, able to get the wraparound, keep possession, and able to find Riley in the slot. But, yeah, Riley with not the best shot on goal. Yeah, Varlamov's been playing out of his mind. Defense for the Islanders, it's definitely been their weak spot. This has definitely been the worst the Islanders have been, I'd say, in throughout the first two games. Even in game one, I felt like they were pretty sturdy defensively until like the final 5 minutes. But I feel like so far game three's been their worst defensive game, although Varlamov's just shutting the door. And again, he shuts the door on Craig Smith. Good save there. And now another faceoff will be taken to Varlamov's blocker side. What's up, Mackenzie? Thanks for stopping by. Third period just getting underway. Yeah, Craig Smith looking for a second of the game. He almost scored a 5-hole, actually. He was trying to. Varlamov's stick kind of got in the way as he tried to poke it away, and that's just fantastic strategy by the veteran. Of course, Varlamov, drafted by the Capitals back in 06, was mainly remembered for his time with the Avalanche from 2012 to, what was it, like 2016? Yeah, I think he bounced around to, I don't remember where, and now he's on the Islanders. So there you go. I'll have to look up some Varlamov information during the commercial break. I don't know. I used to know quite a bit about him, but not as much now. As Riley shots deflected by Ritchie. Another save by Semyon Varlamov. Talk about Semyon Varlamov, though. He is 33 years old. Okay, so he's a little bit younger than I was expecting. Okay, no, he didn't play with any team. So he played with Washington from 2008 to 2011. Then he played with the Avalanche from 2011 to 2019. Why did I not think you played on the Avalanche for that long? I don't know. Now you played on the Islanders for the past 2 seasons, which that I knew. But I thought he played on another team instead of like playing with Colorado forever. I guess I was wrong. But looks like we're ready to take a. What am I going to call here? Oh, they're going to call a high stick on Andy Green. He clipped Charlie Coyle. Yep, that's going to be a high stick on Andy Green. It didn't look like he drew blood, so it won't be 5. It should just be a regular 2. But Andy Green 100% going to the box here, and he will. So first power play of the game for the Bruins. Yeah, Coyle's all right. Face-off taken to the glove side of Varlamov as we will begin our power play. Bergeron to take the draw for the Bruins. I want to say that's Barzal for the Islanders. Face-off is won by Bergeron. Over to Marchand. Now over to Grizzly. Fakes the shot. Now McAvoy. One-timer by Pastrnak. That one ricocheted off the boards. Back over to McAvoy. A shot save made out in front. Marchand. A good save by Varlamov. Now McAvoy gets it back at center as the puck will leave the Islanders zone. And now McAvoy's going to back skate in front of Rask's net. Trying to regain some momentum here. Pastrnak will dish it over to Marchand. Back over to McAvoy. McAvoy's going to wait. Dishes it to Marchand. Down low to Pastrnak. Takes a whack at it. Save Varlamov. Now Bergeron. The puck jam will flip it down low, looking for Krejci, who will play it off the boards for Pastrnak. Pasternak's blast missed. Out in front for Marchand, and that one also missed to the blocker side. Pastrnak almost destroyed Cal Clutterbuck. Pastrnak now gets possession. Over to Marchand. He waits. Bergeron in the slot. Save made. Krejci back over to McAvoy. I like that strategy. Bruins using one defenseman. They have Krejci out there instead of Grizzly. Krejci and Bergeron crashing to the net. He missed. Pastrnak now waiting, firing down low to Marchand. Or that's Krejci. Back over to Pastrnak. Out in front for Marchand. Tipped and wide. Pajot with a no-look pass up ahead of Clutterbuck and ill clear. Rask leaves his cage. The Bruins will work up ice with 25 seconds left on the power play. Up ahead goes Riley. Dishes it back over to Grizzly. Grizzly will pass it over now to Coyle. He'll flip it in around the boards. Now looking for Taylor Hall on the other end. Cleared by New York, only up to the blue line. Riley keeps it in. Pass for Coyle doesn't connect, and the Islanders will kill off the remainder 4 seconds as Rask will play to side to avoid the icing. So the Islanders do kill off the power play. Bruins with about 2 or 3 really solid scoring chances on that opportunity. Marchand on the backhander. A good save. Varlamov playing well. And we'll take a look again. Krejci finding Bergeron. Good kick save by Varlamov, though. All right, face-off is won here by the Bruins. By the way, the Bruins have taken 20 of the last 22 shots on goal. Random fact there, as Josh Bailey enters into the Bruins zone, the pass doesn't connect. Now Bailey still has it. Dish it back over to Beauvillier. Beauvillier will play it in around the board. Shot by Pulock at the point. Oh! Rask going from post to post, making the save. Oh, Bailey, if he passed the puck about a split second earlier, that may have been a goal, but Rask goes post to post and makes an incredible stop. Up come the Bruins the other way now. McAvoy will flip it up ahead, and the Bruins will go for a line change. Varlamov now leaving for Pulock. 8-0 shots on goal this period in favor of the Bruins. Oh, my goodness. Islanders, they gotta at least get some shots on goal before they can think about tying the game. Off the boards, Corrali will flip it up ahead for Curtis Lazar. At least he tried to. Taken away by the Islanders. Off the boards, the puck goes, and now Grzelcyk will play it. But Chris Wagner shoots it in around the boards. Varlamov slows it down. Now Corrali gets hit. And Islander then takes the shot. That was Noah Dobson. Flipped off the boards. Here comes Grzelcyk. Will dish it, and that one's picked off. Sajak one-timer by Kyle Palmieri. And a good save by Rask coming out of his crease a little bit. Kyle Palmieri, I think, kind of rushed the shot. If he tried to go in and had a one-on-one chance against Rask, it looked like he was going to beat it. And now Palmieri gets tripped up by Bergeron, and there's no call. Oh, boy, the Islanders going to be enraged about that one, as they should. That was a blatant trip on Bergeron, and I don't think they called it. Whoa, that's clearly a trip on Bergeron. And Palmieri goes slamming into the boards hard. Oh, wow, and they're not going to call that on Bergeron. That is not a good one by the refs there. Oh, boy. Not the best ref call, to say the least. No trip on Bergeron, which I think that's absolutely ridiculous, but the Bruins, I don't know. I'm so used to the Bruins having the referees against them. You gotta call a trip there on Bergeron. So now we have another stoppage, 14:22 to go. You see, I'm fair. All you guys are like, oh, hey, you always talk bias about the Bruins. I'm a fair commentator. The Islanders are getting robbed out of a blatant penalty. I'm going to point out the referees for that, too. If it was the Bruins, I might be a little bit more over the top. Of the Islanders, I'm still like, how do you not call a penalty on Bergeron? He clearly tripped Palmieri as he entered into the zone. But, Bruins get away with one. The Islander crowd was not happy, and I certainly don't blame them. I would be wicked upset if I was an Islander fan, too, about that one. As New York wins the draw here. Brought up ahead, Scott Mayfield. He'll flip it in off the boards. Now Carlo gets hammered by Kyle Clutterbuck. Back over to Riley. Good pass up ahead. Here come the Bruins. Flipped into his own by Krejci. Krejci got played around. Oh, no, Mayfield steals. Tries to pass up ahead to Matt Martin, and he will. Martin will now try to pass it to Clutterbuck in the corner. That didn't really work. Bruins steal possession. Oh, and then Riley gets crunched. What a hit by Matt Martin. Up ahead goes Hall. Now skating back at his own end. And now you have a stoppage and Carlo's down. And Brandon Carlo has just been dealing with injuries all season. You hate to see this. Looks like he's just laying down on one knee. And now we're going to head to commercial break. Riley was the one who got absolutely lit up by Matt Martin, but I didn't know why Carlo was down. I didn't see that. There must have been a huge hit behind the net or something. Oh my goodness. So that was crazy sequence there. Between the Bruins power play where they almost scored like 3 times, and then the Islanders deliver a couple of huge hits. You know, it's 1-0. Teams are gonna get physical in a 1-0 game. I mean, it looks like at this rate. I mean, my original prediction was Bruins win in 6, but right now it's looking like the series is gonna go 7. Who will win? I will not say. I'll stick with my original prediction, say Bruins win 6 because that was my original prediction. But right now it's looking like it's going 7. If this series does go 7, it'll be played in TD Garden, but I don't. I don't want to make a guess on who will win Game 7 because we're only in Game 3. We only get 2 ahead of ourselves. But who was the hit? Oh, it was Clutterbuck who hit Carlo. Oh, and then Carlo's head kind of bounced off the boards again. Carlo's been dealing with concussions all season long. You know, obviously the whole Tom Wilson situation at the beginning of the year caused that. And I mean, that's a clean hit on Cal Clutterbuck. I mean, he clearly didn't intend to injure Carlo. It's just Carlo's head bounced off the boards, which sucks to see. So Carlo, after having a healthy first round, may not be out. And I think Cassie wants a penalty. I mean, would you really penalize Clutterbuck for that hit? It was a clean hit. It's not like he was targeting the head. He made the shoulder-to-shoulder contact, and then Carlos' head just bounced off the boards, which obviously is scary, but you can't really penalize a player for that. So, yeah, now Clutterbuck's not going to get in the box. Good, he should be in the box. Krejci will win the draw as we are back on our way. Now down to 2 commercial breaks left in this period. Flipped up ahead now. Puck will bounce off the board. Scott Mayfield will play that around. Taylor Hall steals. Hall now lost possession. And now here's Riley. Riley will bounce it off the boards, looking for Craig Smith, taken away by Nicoletti, former Blackhawk defenseman with much playoff experience under his belt. Will bring it up ahead, and it's taken away. Nick and the Bruins 2-on-1. Krejci waits over to Hall. Oh, and he missed the first shot, and Varlamov stopped the second. Semyon Varlamov, a great save going crease to crease, or post to post rather, as Everly's shot turned aside by Rask. This is a goaltender's dream right now. In a playoff game, whoever wins takes the series lead, and both goalies are playing outstanding. Out in front, Pastrnak, good save for Varlamov again, and Marchand whipped on the rebound. But goes into the corner. Marchand now down on his knees. Pastrnak gets it back over to the blue line. McAvoy's low shot out in front for Bergeron, and his backhander misses widely. Islanders now trying to bring it up ahead. Scott Mayfield will deliver the pass. Puck will bounce off the boards. Now the Islanders finally leave their zone. Pulak's bomb is denied by Rask. Oh my goodness, Ryan Pulak putting a lot of effort. I guarantee you that'll clock in about an 85 to 90 mile an hour slap shot. And then Hall, yeah, the original shot attempt bounced off the stick, and they got the rebound. But at that point, Varlamov was already at the other post and made an incredible kick save. And then Pastrnak on the turnaround shot, a good shoulder save by Varlamov. And then Marchand missed the rebound horrifically himself. Puck will deflect wide of the cage. And now the Bruins will try to work up ice past center. Here comes Sean Corrali up. Corrali lost possession. Now Ritchie gets it back, though. That's actually Lazar. Fourth line's out there for the Bruins. Oh, wrap around Chris Wagner. Save Varlamov hugging the post. And now we have a little scuffle on the blocker side of Varlamov. Lazar looked like he wanted to go at it for a second there. All right. Face off is one, and here come the Bruins up the other way. What's up, David? Thanks for stopping by. How'd you get from Massachusetts? Hey, me too, man. Appreciate you stopping by. I always like the Massachusetts natives coming in the chat. Really appreciate it. Bruins now bring this one up ahead. Off the boards it goes. Varlamov quickly goes back into his crease. Coyle lost possession, and now here comes Kyle Clutterbuck. Up ahead it goes. Clutterbuck working around looking for Zizekas. Oh, and he missed it. Of course, Zizekas scored the game winner in game 2. Just missed the shot there. Here come the Bruins the other way. Richie save. Varlamov way out of his crease. He gets run over by his own defenseman, and the puck missed. Islanders dodging a huge bullet after his own player interfered with Varlamov. Up come the Islanders the other way now. Barzal's shot saved by Rask. Tuukka stood up for that save. My goodness. Quick pass. Letty gets shoved out of the ice by Corrali. Corrali now wins the puck race. Steps on the brakes near the blue line. Finds McAvoy. McAvoy out in front. A tip by Lazar is denied by Varlamov. And now we have a broken stick to the blocker's side. We'll see if that'll play a factor. Here's a shot. Good save. I think that one was blocked, the rebound. Does not get the shot off. That was Jeremy Lazone who got taken down near the blue line. And now McAvoy will pass it over to Lazar. And Wagner fell. Islanders keeping possession in their own zone. Adam Pelech will flip it in around for Jordan Eberle. Oh, and Eberle with a good hit there by Corrali. That shot turned aside by Rask by Dobson, and that shot as well missed. And now Dobson can't control it, and the Islanders will go back at center. E-to-D pass. Pelech will flip it in. Missed to the blocker side of Rask, and now Grzelcyk in a puck jam behind the net with Palmieri, who probably had the best Islanders scoring chance this entire period. Can't have possession. Good hit behind the net by New York. At least the Islanders are really bringing the physicality. They've definitely been the more physical team in this third. As here come the Bruins now. Waiting, dancing around is Connor Clifton, who'll then pass it for Hall. That doesn't connect. Krejci now has it. Back over to the blue line. Clifton was open, but then Grzelcyk will backhand it behind the net, and it's taken away by a blue jersey with an orange stripe. Up ahead it goes. It looked like New York went for a line change as Taylor Hall will stay out there. Skating in through center, dish it over to Bergeron. His shot, and now the glove of Varlamov, and Varlamov pokes it away. Back to the blue line, Riley. Save made. Varlamov lost sight of it for a second. Now over to McAvoy. McAvoy with the spin move. He gets taken down, and it's going to be a trip on the Islanders. And that's going to be a trip on Josh Bailey, which I'm not saying I don't agree with it, but again, if this is a trip, which it is, he stuck the leg out. He definitely tripped McAvoy, but I think you go back to earlier on the period when Bergeron made that blatant trip up Palmieri and they didn't call it. Oh boy. Referee controversy here. The Bruins are going on the power play. I honestly feel the way Rask is playing, I might be doing a complete announcer jinx here, and I'm not even trying to, but the way Rask is playing, if the Bruins go up 2-0 here, I really see Boston winning this game. Did I jinx him? I hope not. We will see. Oh my goodness. Did I announce or jinx the Bruins? Please don't be the case. Oh, please don't be the case. But yes. So Bailey going for a trip. And again, it's a trip, but you don't call the Bergeron trip on Palmieri earlier. It's yeah. Also, Carolina and Tampa Bay is tied at 2 in the second intermission. It was 2-0 Carolina. Brent Pesce and Sebastian Aho scored for Carolina, but Tampa Bay then scores 2 unanswered. Kucherov and Killorn tie that one up. I'm very disappointed in Carolina. If they go down 3-0, that would be rough. In NBA playoff action, the Trailblazers are actually my favorite team, beating the Nuggets 93-82, and then the Suns and Lakers are starting at 10:30 Eastern Time. I really wish the Portland-Denver game was tomorrow because I would actually commentate it. I know I haven't done a basketball broadcast in forever. I know. Maybe I can do, what is it, tomorrow? Clippers and Mavericks? I think tomorrow I'm going to end up commentating Canadians and Jets game too, if I do. Again, I may be running a little late, but we should still be able to call it the third period or whatever the case may be. And now Bruins win the draw. McAvoy will dish it down low. Back over to McAvoy. Here's Krejci faking the shot. Krejci to McAvoy to Pasternak one-timer. That one missed. Krejci now gets it back down low. Working with that the blue line. McAvoy stays on sides. Good pass down low to Pasternak. Back down low. Bruins cycling the puck. Keeping possession. McAvoy on the doorstep. Save Varlamov, and the puck is still loose. Mayfield had it. Lost it. Back to the blue line it goes. Krejci's shot. Save Varlamov, and he smothers. Oh, my goodness. Bruins. Still good chances. Pasternak shot. That one actually missed the net. It actually deflected off of Mayfield's stick. And the McAvoy on the doorstep. I mean, that's the best shot right there. If he shoots it a little bit more glove side, that's probably a goal. Gentlemen goal, by the way, 19-9 in favor of New York. Bruins will win the draw with Krejci, or Bergeron, rather, wins the draw against Pajot. And now we'll have to retake it. Bergeron to take the draw once more. Blocker's side, this faceoff is taken to Varlamov. Bruins win the draw. Puck goes in down low. Circling with it. The point is Krejci. Krejci waiting. Krejci over to McAvoy. One-timer, and that one's denied. Marchand with the shot. Marchand now in the corner. Tries to pass up ahead of Bergeron. Now Pajot gets pinned to the boards. McAvoy avoids the offsides. Pasternak! Oh, with a one-timer. He missed it, though. Here's Grizzly. Back to Pasternak again. Out in front. Tipped by Bergeron. Good save for Varlamov. Back over to Marchand. To McAvoy. He's going to wait. His shot blocker stopped Varlamov. McAvoy gets it back of the blue line. He dishes it to Krejci. Krejci to Bergeron. To Krejci. His slap shot missed. Oh, my goodness. Boston living in New York's end, and they can't get a goal. And now there's 20 seconds left on the power play. And here comes Pajot shorthanded. Pajot with no support will backhand pass it to Pelech, who's just getting into the play. Mayfield will shoot it down the river, and that's the end of the power play. Boston with a lot of quality chances, but resulting in no goal and a standing ovation, as the Islanders should get one. An incredible penalty kill right there. Clutterbuck will dish it down low. Back over to Zajac. Travis Zajac, of course, his first playoff season as a non-member of the Devils. Will pass up ahead here. That shot saved by Rask. Pelech now gets it back. A shot for the blue line. That one missed. Bounced off the glass. Hall now working up ahead. Hall will flip it up ahead. Pelech gets it now. Here's Zajac. Zajac waits. Shoots into the zone. Rask will slow it down and leave it for Charlie Coyle. Coyle, of course, acquired by the Bruins from the Wilds back at the 2019 trade deadline. Here come the Islanders now, avoiding offsides. Brock Nelson going on in with it. He'll pass it over. A shot, a low shot. Rask lost sight of it. Rebound is blocked. And Wagner will send it up ahead. Nelson will dish it over to Pelech. Oh, and he gets rocked in front of the penalty box doors. Beauvillier tried to feed it over to Barzal. He couldn't, and now Pollock will flip it up ahead for Eberle. That one will be cleared by Boston momentarily. Leddy gets it back. We'll try to pass this one up ahead to Palmieri. Clifton gets in his way. Puck bounces off the boards. Back over to the blue line. Pollock shot. His stick. Looked like I thought it broke for a second. It didn't. Wrap around Rask, and they score! I thought Rask made the save. He didn't. And the Islanders tied at 1. Again, I thought Pollock originally broke his stick. The play was alive. And Matthew Barzal's going to get the wraparound goal. And the Islanders tie with 5:26 to go. And you hate to see that if you're Boston. You have 2 penalties. You don't score on either. You have a lot of good scoring attempts, but you don't score on either of them. And then the Islanders come up about a minute after killing off that power play. They score shorthanded. And Rask got to pay better attention on that one. But Barzal was able to work around the D. Connor Clifton not covering his man. Barzal able to stuff it by the left pad of Rask on the rebound. And it's 1-1. Oh, Rask. Gotta hug the post on that one, man. That was one the Bruins definitely shouldn't have allowed. Definitely Rask, but all right. We're at 1. Again, I can't commentate overtime, so I'd prefer if we had a winner during regulation. Pasternak now has it at center. Let's see if the Bruins are hungry. Let's see if they try to win this game here in the final 5. Grzelcyk shot, save made. Now Pasternak back over to Bergeron, back over to Pasternak. Marchand fighting it with an Islander in front of the net. My goodness. That one taken away. Pasternak gave it up. Up ahead it goes. That one now in the corner. Matt Martin trying to take down Grzelcyk. Puck jam in the corner. Pasternak can't get it out. Krejci will feed to the blue line. Leddy's blast missed. Martin's redirection also missed the net. Clutterbuck back over to Leddy. Here's Mayfield's shot. Save Rask, and he lost sight of the rebound for a second. Back near the blue line. Islanders keeping possession. Puck brought in around. All will bounce it off the glass. Here comes Krejci. Flip it in. Now Krejci trying to get his own dump and chase, but an icing is called. Now 30-second commercial. Dude. .4:15 to go in the third. Winner takes a 2-1 series lead game for Saturday, which I am hopefully on the call for the full thing. Islanders will win the draw here. Bailey will dish it over to Beauvillier. Beauvillier waits, steps on the brakes, dishes it back over to the blue line. That shot missed. Puck goes in down low. Puck played in around. Rask still hugging the post. Now Mike Riley will clear. Now this one's going to land into the Islanders' end. Leddy will chase Taylor Hall on pursuit. Played in around the boards by Leddy. Up ahead go the Islanders. Can't connect with the pass, and icing is called here. As Taylor Hall was able to match the race with the Islander. Barzal's first goal of the playoffs. Took him 9 games, but he finally scored in the playoffs. And what a better time to score with about 5 minutes left in regulation to potentially send a game into overtime. On home ice with a limited crowd, that's huge. Coyle now kicked out for Hall. That's DeBrusk actually who's taking the face-off. My apologies. DeBrusk lost the face-off. And now DeBrusk tries to shoot on goal. He whiffed. Beauvillier steals. And now Ritchie in the corner. This is Coyle. A huge hit on Andy Green. Boston now stealing possession. Here's Coyle. Back over to DeBrusk. Or he tries to feed it over to DeBrusk. Back to the blue line. Bruins, a shot. That one's blocked. Here come the Islanders on a near break. Beauvillier, the backhander, saved by Rask. And he smothers, and now Brock Nelson wants to fight. Oh my god. Bruins almost let another breakaway in. Rasko with an incredible save on Beauvillier. Oh my goodness. That was a very nice save. Beauvillier able to outskate Connor Clifton. The backhander was stopped by Rask. It is still 1-1 off the goal by Palmieri, by Barzal. Palmieri with the assist along with Ryan Pulock. 1-1, really. Oh, Rask. Gotta stop that one, though. Here's what it is. I can't really blame win or lose. I'm not gonna blame Rask for this loss because if they do lose, because they're playing outstanding. Moral of the story: whoever wins, the goalie should not be blamed unless they allow a very easy save in overtime or in the end of regulation. Here, I'm jumping to conclusions. Whatever. Moral of the story: you can't blame the goalie for the loss here because they're both playing out of their minds. Varlamov and Rask. So all the rest did allow a pretty weak goal. I'm not going to harp on him for that because, again, he made like 25 sensational saves before that. So he just made an incredible save on a breakaway. So you got to give these goalies respect where respect's due. They're going to allow a couple of easy goals. That's going to be the life as a goalie. So it is what it is. All right. 3:16 to go in regulation, though. This game may not go into overtime. I think it will, but by miraculous chance, hey, maybe it won't. And again, tomorrow, if I'm going to commentate a game, it's going to be game 2 between the Canadiens and the Jets. Again, give my whole opinions on the Mark Scheifele suspension and all that good stuff. We'll see. Of course, this Saturday at 5 o'clock, the Belmont Stakes. I wish I could commentate horse racing, but I'll be getting ready for the Bruins Islanders game 4 of this series on Saturday night. Barzal's going to lose the draw here. McAvoy will now retrieve it from behind his own net off the boards. It goes. The Islanders stealing out of the puck to flex out play. Such an intense game. I can't say I can pick a winner right now, and I'm not going to say a winner. They both deserve to win. Oh, and look at this. Chris Wagner and Leo Komarov, two grinders, bumping and grinding each other at the faceoff tower. We're going to definitely see a fight here. Oh, they don't fight. That is very surprising. How do Komarov and Wagner not fight each other after after a little fray at the faceoff circle? Lazar shot's blocked, and now Komarov will bring it up ahead. Here comes Barzal, dish over to Everly, a low shot. Rask with the save. Now back up to the blue line. Pulock, D to D. He flips it down low. Barzal gets pinned to the boards by McAvoy. Oh, and Barzal takes the seat. No call. Second missed trip on the Bruins this period. Good Lord. His own shot saved by Varlamov. I mean, that's, I think, in my opinion, the second time they should have called a trip on Boston that they didn't. So, oof. Referee's not doing good. Oh, but they're going to call that. They're going to definitely call boarding on Sean Corrali, and Corrali's heated. That was a board, though. And maybe they didn't call it the trip. They're going to call Corrali for boarding Cal Palmieri. And the wheel, oh, and Corrali is ripped. He's yelling at one of the officials. Let's see here. Well, first things first, Wagner gets taken down. Here's the shove. Yeah, I mean, you can't really argue that if you're Sean Corrali. That was a pretty blatant boarding call right there. Luckily, Palmieri's head didn't like stack off the boards off impact. That would have sucked. But Corrali, he was livid. I mean, it was a blatant penalty on his part. Like I said, I think the Bruins have gotten away with 2 trips as well. So For the first time in this series, I can actually say the referees, they're not doing the best job in the world, but they called the right one there, and this one's gonna be cleared. Marlongoff now will play them behind the net. Up ahead it goes to Palmieri. Palmieri now with speed shoots it in the zone around the boards for Pulak. Now this one will be cleared by Marchand. Of course, Marchand led the league in shorthanded goals this season. You know, I appreciate the hustle. He's just trying to clear the puck, but if you're in Marchand's case here, you got to try to score. Bruins go for a line change now. Run to the zone. The zone, it bounces off of his stick. Now here's McAvoy. Loses possession. Bailey back over to the blue line. Letty, here's one-timer. That was blocked. Bailey gets the rebound. Back over to the blue line. Letty picking the one-timer. Oh, they got Bailey wide open on the other side. Islanders won't make the pass, though. A shot on goal is denied. That was Palmieri's shot. Letty's blast. Kick save. Raspberry, but goes right out in front. And the shot goes over the net. And Bailey can't get the rebound. Oh my goodness, you don't even know how nerve-wracking it is to commentate this game as a fan of one of these two teams. It is ridiculous. Bruins clear. We're under a minute to go in regulation. Oh my goodness. Commentating playoff games can get so nerve-wracking at times. Up ahead it goes to the final 30 seconds of the power play for New York. Zajac will dish it over to Eberle. Marchand in pursuit. Back over to the blue line. Dobson, down low, Bailey, one-timer! Oh, he missed! What a shot by Pajot, but he missed it! Back over to the blue line, Barzal walks in! The cross crease doesn't connect! Everly lost possession. Bruins got to try to clear it here. My goodness, Dobson kept him down low. Pajot has it behind the net. Full strength, 5-on-5 coming back into place. Corrali. Puck will go in down low. Pajot lost possession. Clifton will just keep it. And we're heading to overtime for the second straight game in the series. Oh, that was ridiculously nerve-wracking. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the broadcast. I can't stay on it any longer, but I hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I'm Graf, left for Fletcher Sports Zone, saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Enjoy the rest of this game. If you are a Bruins fan like myself, or even an Islanders fan, enjoy it, because this is the definition of a playoff hockey game. Absolute insanity. I'm like losing my breath, my mind. It's just a fantastic period of hockey. Matthew Barzal scores with about 5 minutes left. The Islanders tied at 1. We're heading into overtime for the second straight game. I don't want to say my prediction, but I'm going to say my prediction anyway. It looked like the Bruins in game 2 were at home. They were building momentum. They lost in overtime. The Islanders down 1-0. They gain momentum. They tie the game. They force overtime. So if logic is telling me that we're going to have something similar to game 2, this would mean that the Bruins win in overtime, is what I'm saying. Because if this is a carbon copy of game 2, then this means roles reverse, Bruins win. Because, of course, like I mentioned, Islanders had the lead in the third. Bruins came back, lost in overtime anyway, thanks to Casey Zizekas' goal. I'm going to say that here. Since the Islanders gain momentum to the home team, we're going to have game 2, but opposite winner. Bruins win in overtime. Just because I should say a goal scorer. I'm going to say for the Bruins, it's going to be Marchand. And I guess if the Islanders were to squire again, I think the Bruins are going to win this game 2-1 in overtime. Although the Islanders do have momentum right now, I get that. But I'll still go with the Bruins. But if the Islanders are going to score, it's going to be Beauvillier. We'll go with that. So Marchand and Beauvillier, my goal picks for the overtimes. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm Grant Fluff from Fletcher Sports Zone saying enjoy the rest of your evening. Another live commentary tomorrow, hopefully. Jets and Canadians. That should be a lot of fun. See you then, or at least sometime this weekend. If I don't make it tomorrow, I'll be on for game 4 in the Fletcher Sports Zone on Sunday. So even if I'm not on tomorrow, don't worry. Tune back Saturday and Sunday. I'll be on live then. Appreciate you stopping by. This is gonna be a great overtime, so we'll see what happens.